I want to share some facts about America's first crop for this week's Farm Facts Friday. Tobacco is the crop that gave economic value to the colonies. When John Rolfe cultivated the first tobacco crop for an export in Virginia in the early 1600s, he solidified his case for investment and further colonization in the New World. 400 years later, the USA is still a major producer. In fact, American tobacco farmers produce the highest quality tobacco in the world. Period. Amen. Much of tobacco's modern success came from the tobacco quota system implemented in the 1930s. This system ended in 2004 in favor of an open market system. Farmers can now produce as much or as little tobacco as they want. What's often left out of the story was an amendment to an Appropriations Act passed by Congress in 1997. The Doggett Amendment, as it came to be known, prohibited the promotion of American tobacco abroad by U.S. trade representatives or any federal employee. The amendment was further interpreted to mean that no federal money could be spent for the benefit of tobacco. Zero. While U.S. trade ambassadors can peddle and promote U.S. soybeans, rice, corn, milk, beef, pork, poultry, and every other crop under the sun, tobacco can't even be mentioned. I saw this firsthand in Brazil in 2014 and again in Germany last year when I asked USDA trade ambassadors about U.S. tobacco and received only blank stares, not even an acknowledgement. That includes the big bad word, subsidies. There aren't any. The payments farmers received in the first Trump trade war for marketing losses due to the trade war excluded tobacco. Even though tobacco lost as much export share as any crop, no money was paid. What's even more frustrating is that the relationships built by growers, organizations, and companies without the help of any government action to sell American tobacco abroad were damaged by the trade war. The $10 billion in payments that were passed in December and are being distributed now exclude tobacco. In fact, the only interaction tobacco has with the federal government is that we are able to participate in crop insurance. That and the extremely high taxes levied on tobacco at nearly every exchange. In spite of all of these disadvantages, tobacco is still an important crop 2 decades after removing the quota system. Farm size increased as many farmers exited. Acreage declined to match demand. American tobacco has persisted even while cheaper, lower quality tobacco is being imported from abroad under antiquated tariff rate quota exemptions, directly displacing American production without any government help to replace this market loss abroad through trade. Tobacco farmers, even those of us who are uneducated and have no business acumen, have somehow managed to continue to be successful. The harmful health effects of tobacco use are very well documented. I don't use tobacco products myself. I do believe that people should be free to make this decision for themselves. Tobacco is legal. Another fun fact as I wrap up this week, the journalist from the interview a few weeks ago admitted to enjoying a smoke on camera while we were recording. I encouraged her to choose an American brand. That tidbit was conveniently excluded from the narrative. I shared these facts to make a point to be careful where you get your information. Before taking an impassioned video as the gospel, take the Paul Harvey approach and get the rest of the story. After all, echo chambers can be bad for one's ability to think independently and reasonably, no matter which side of the fence the echo chamber is located on. God bless you, and thanks for watching. As always, I am your farmer.